Hey there, folks, and welcome to Alephawn Interlude 3. You might notice that this one's coming out really shortly after the second one, and that's because it's recorded the same day.
I could post them out of order.
Don't you dare.
No. Post them 3, 2, 1 or some bullshit. I think you already posted one, though,
I
so
did
can't
post
do that.
one. I did post one.
You could do 1,
Unfortunately.
3, 2, but that'd be evil and fucked up. And also, Alephawn Interlude 2 contains setup for Alephawn Interlude 3.
Yeah.
So can you don't?
Yes, I won't. I won't. I won't.
Okay, incredible. All right. Yeah, I don't think we have anything to go over. All right.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Ghosts.
Spooky
I
ghosts.
don't think this one
So
is gonna
scary.
be as hard to roleplay though, because I guess I get to be silly about ghosts.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's.
Speaking of ghosts, let's get back into it. I don't know how quickly you want to have your sparring sessions with Storm. I don't know if you just
Like I
want to
said,
dive into that shit.
I imagine that it was like it's a bi-weekly, try to be bi-weekly kind of thing. So
Okay.
like probably the next or the day after, like the next day or the day after that.
Okay, so you're jumping right into that shit.
Yes.
Well, conveniently, although you don't have a proper arena, quote unquote, there is fortunately a big area in Greta's basement that she just that's like a dirt floor that she clearly uses to test certain items, just a little testing area. So you clear that out of some of the rubble that's on the ground, and it works as a great little test arena. Now, for the purposes of this, I'm not going to make us do a whole fight
Yeah.
with Harlem and
Yeah.
Storm. Uh, but just for the purposes of this, how about you roll a d20 and I'll roll a d20 and I'll add 5 to mine, and we'll
Okay.
see how it goes. Yeah, does that sound
I
reasonable?
sure. Why
Honestly,
don't I get an addition?
5 might be unfair in favor of Harlem.
Wait. Wait, Pitch, I'm rolling it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in
Yeah.
my
I'm rolling
body.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I not get any addition?
Nope.
Oh, a
Uh,
4.
so so
Wonderful.
okay. Well, Storm rolled a natural 19 for a 24. So that goes horrendously. Jesus Christ. I like to think. Okay, can I make a suggestion actually?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so it goes really badly. Storm does not hold back at all. Like you get some kind of a mask because he just doesn't feel comfortable punching Alephawn. But the fight starts, like Jasper, I guess, I don't know, rebel or something, and Storm immediately sprints across the ring, tackles you onto the ground, pummels the shit out of you. At one point, punches you so hard that Harlem leaves the body and Alephawn is replaced. So there's this moment where it's like, poof, and he goes for the next swing, and Alephawn has to go whoa, 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 chill, chill, chill.
Alpha,
You did it.
Alpha, I feel like Alpha, grabs the hand and pins him down.
Okay.
You knocked him
Anyway,
out.
What is
You actually knocked him out.
what is wrong with that kid? What is wrong with him? What
Alley
is
demon
wrong with this?
indeed.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
He's.
You're fucking in your spirit form and you're still nursing your cheek. Alrighty. With that out of the way, the next few days go uneventfully. Fortunately, Storm was actually pretty damn good about hiding who he was, and so
Thank
nobody ever
God.
comes to your door for questioning. Nobody makes a fuss, uh, and the news cycle moves on from it pretty quickly. Although
Okay.
there's it's one of those things where technically there's people still looking, but
They're not gonna find anything because he's not active anymore.
yeah, there's nothing
Oh.
there's nothing to find. They're waiting for him to strike again, and he just doesn't. So, you know. I bet they set up a bunch of shit at night where they have an undercover cop oh boy, I sure am drunk. Oh, let me check out this alley. Just in every alley in the fucking island, and nothing happens.
They accuse a different kid of doing it or a different adult of doing it, and it's just it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, they think it's like a halfling or something. No, it's just Storm.
Storm's not that
Anyway,
short. Storm's like
no, Storm's not that short.
he's like
They
Cole's
think it's
height.
like they think it's like a skinny dwarf or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Storm is not that short. I mean, he's like 16. He's like
yeah,
Cole's height. So he's like uh
yeah, ish, somewhere in that area.
he's 5'9", 5'10" or something. So he's pretty tall.
Yeah. Alrighty. Oh, with that out. Do 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 do. Next few days, as I said, go on eventfully. But I just wanted to have that little aside
I
about
love the
the alley
fighting.
demon.
That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
It's hilarious that the rolls were that extreme. Very much the dice telling a story. It feels very like accurate to how I expect that fight to go. Anyway, your meeting with Zalos comes up. Zalos does come and indeed pick you up. Is there anything you want to like ask, or do you just want to go straight to the island?
Not really. I
No.
mean, I'm assuming that I've already told Jasper and Storm like, oh, I'm gonna be out for a bit. We're gonna do some ghost stuff.
Yeah.
So
Zalos is a little confused about the bruises, but has the courtesy to not ask.
yeah, I'm not gonna explain.
All right. Don't ask, don't tell. So Zalos will, take you to the port, get on this itty bitty little canoe. Uh, I, I'm a college student. Okay, don't judge. This is all I can afford.
I can try and help for pay for some of it.
Oh, it's okay. I actually had this before, so it's cool. But I appreciate it.
Hmm.
Anyway, Zalos hands you a pair of oars, and together the two of you row out to Barena, a small micro island, a ways out from the assembly. Takes you maybe about an hour to get there. Kind of like as you come up on the shore, it's just a very simple little like very basic island. You've seen a million like it on your travels that you usually just pass by these little micro islands.
Hmm.
It has like that very light colored sand, and it kind of goes into a brush and then into a forest. And there's a lot of actually stumps in the forest. This place gets used for logging in the summer months, but otherwise it doesn't see much movement.
Hmm.
So yeah. Alrighty. Uh, okay. I know I said I'd take you to the pedestal, but give me 1 minute, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
And Zalos is going to walk off into the forest. Lakavan, you
Yes.
just seen two people, one familiar, one not, row up on the beach of your island. You've just seen this little debacle go down. Is there anything you would like to do?
Lockavan is. Oh shit! Wait, should I describe him or?
Uh,
think I'll...
I mean,
let's wait until
I
Alephawn
haven't seen you yet.
sees.
I haven't seen you yet. So
Wait till Alephawn or one of the other ghosts sees you.
Yeah.
All right. Lockavan was kind of minding his own business, sort of walking around the islands as usual, as he's done for years and years. And noticing Alephawn, he seems to take on an air of both curiosity and then a sudden jolt of concern, as he slowly, still guarding a bit of a distance, but he does approach the Alephawn.
the Alephawn.
Right.
The
The Alephawn.
Mm.
The tiefling that you don't know the name of yet. For the purposes of this, you're not trying to be sneaky by any means.
Yeah.
You're not expecting to be seen. Alephawn, you're kind of just like getting out of the canoe at this point, kind of like dusting yourself off.
I'm
Maybe,
getting.
still wringing out that shoulder that Casey fucked up. Especially it's probably especially sore now because you just rode for like almost an hour.
And got beaten up by my brother.
Yes, and you're bruised and just generally fucked up.
I think also I want to say that Alephawn like takes the canoe out of the water as well. Just
Okay. Yeah, good thinking. And as you're doing so, and you kind of like turn back to the forest, trying to like look for a good place to sit while you wait, you turn around and you see. Well, what do you see, Lockavan? What does Alephawn see?
Ah, yes.
Send a
I have
picture!
seen this.
Send the art now!
Okay.
Send the art now.
You should send your artwork now!
Okay, fine. Okay, wait.
They jump at me. They
sorry.
jump at me.
They jump at me. Give me a
Get
second.
jumped, idiot.
Give me art. Give me art. I'm hungry.
Yes, I'm sending. Oh my god.
Feed.
Feed me.
I'm gonna do like
Feed
Doesn't
me,
have-
ghost version
Seymour.
next
Doesn't
week.
have to be
Feed me.
human. Feed me. Doesn't have to be
Feed me.
mine. Feed me.
Feed me.
Woo!
There he is.
Whoa, that's cool.
Look at the delightful individual.
So, Alephawn, before you, sort of floating around, is this Air Ganassi looking gentleman. Very proper in the way he carries himself. He seems very. I don't know how to describe this other than studious, I guess. He's sort of inspecting you, again, not knowing that you can see him.
Elfin
Yeah.
takes a minute to not immediately look at him, like to see what he does, but like not make it obvious that she just like blink her eyes out and just like
Just trying desperately to not look directly at him.
yeah.
Lockavan starts pacing around Alephawn, sort of like twirling. Not good. Very, very much not good. Does he see the other ghosts?
I'm gonna say right now, no. If they would choose to make themselves known, then he would.
Very not good. How am I supposed to warn you in this form?
What's not good?
You can see his eyes widen, and then he looks behind him, and then back at you. Oh, why hello. You
Hi.
can see me.
Yes, I can see and talk to ghosts.
Oh my, how unexpected. Well, I just wanted to... how do I say this? That person you were with isn't... I'm trying to say this gently. I think they are going to kill you.
Oh. Oh.
Alephawn, what is your passive perception?
16.
16. Behind you, because I think this conversation is happening with you facing away from the ocean.
Yeah.
So behind Lockavan here, you see a foot imprint appear in the sand, and then another, and then another. Footsteps going towards you.
I want to kick up the sand and try and cover them in sand so I can see them.
Okay, they're like 30 feet away at this point. If you want, you can wait until they get close.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll continue just to look at. I'll continue to like. I don't know. Pay ignorance, I guess. I'm like mentally preparing myself.
You hear in a.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No,
No,
go
you
ahead.
continue. You continue talking.
Oh, okay. Well, I've seen someone coming to this island and donning on different, different disguises, practicing their lines. And I think, just a suspicion, I don't mean to scare you, but again, I don't want you to get hurt necessarily, but I do think you need to either take the boat and row off or confront. I don't know your relation to this person, but I would be very, very careful if I were you.
You hear in the distance. That was very shitty dog barking.
It was pretty good.
That was really shitty.
It's alright.
Anyway, it's a dog barking in the distance. And you see, as this person gets about 10 feet away from you, you see a skeleton come out from behind the tree line. And then another, and another, and another.
Oh, fun.
4 of them in a line, swords, scraps of armor as they begin to walk towards you. And it's about this point that the invisible footsteps get within kicking distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick sand on them. Yeah, sand.
All right, you kick up a bunch of sand. You hear "ow!" Kind of like you see this, the footsteps kind of back up. Shit. I would like you to roll initiative, please.
Yeah. 11.
11, incredible. I didn't get the bot ready for this. I should have thought of this. Okay, I'm gonna roll initiative while I wait for the bot to open and do its shit.
Get sanded. Get sanded.
What music can I use for this? Not this.
Bakugan.
I don't have Bakugan ready.
Bakugan?
Yeah.
I remember Bakugan. I remember.
Okay, this will do the job for now. Anyway, let me roll my initiatives. That one. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. This is ridiculous. Okay.
Oh fuck! I've just realized that I'm fighting alone and I'm a rogue.
Yeah.
Oh
Indeed.
fuck!
Alright. Okay, that's okay, that's that. You said 11?
Yep.
Here is our initiative order. The 4 skeletons are going to all rush you. And we are going to, for the purpose of this, I'm just going to make 4 attacks real quick. First
Okay.
one is 20. Second
Hits.
one is a 10.
Misses.
Third one is a 6.
Miss.
Fourth one is an 8. Just the one.
You hit me once. Congratulations.
I hit you once. I did it. I did it. You take 6 piercing damage.
Alright. Alright.
All right. As the skeletons surround you on the edge of the beach, kind of like almost trying to push you towards the water. Alrighty. Now it's the invisible figure's turn. I was gonna make this real quick, you know, at least a little painless. And the figure is going to target a nearby rock and cast Catapult and shoot it towards you.
Do I have to-
God damn.
Do I have to make like
Yes.
a dex? Do I make like a
Isn't
dex
it-
save or something?
Oh,
Yeah,
D&D Wiki,
yeah,
don't fuck me now. There we go. It weighing 1 to 5 pounds. It's not a big rock.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to make a dex save. Fortunately, this isn't an attack roll, or the figure would have advantage.
Oh no! A dex save. Whatever will I do? Oh, 12
no.
actually.
Oh.
12. That's a failure.
That's...
Alright.
Evasion.
You have evasion, right?
I do have
So you're
evasion.
still going to take half damage.
Yeah.
That's what that's going to mean. The rock poof, into the side, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage reduced to 5.
Okay. Of course.
Alrighty. That's going to be the end of the invisible figure's turn. And the first sticky note out of a new set, a much smaller set, because I just stole
Aww.
these, but still. Alright. What you got?
It's kind of. Ah, man, I'm playing a rogue here.
Yeah, you are.
Not really,
I'd like
but
to remind you that you have steady aim.
I do have
just
study aim. Yeah, and
for
I don't think
your,
I don't think I'm gonna move, or else I'm gonna get opportunity attack hell.
Yeah.
I could also just run away.
You could. You could. You did move the canoe out of the water, so it'll take you a second to get it back in, especially while you're being attacked.
I mean, like, run in the forest or something. Just try and get in.
You could.
But I need to know. I need to have questions. I have so many questions.
Ooh. Okay, I forgot to mention this, so I'm going to mention it now. For this fight specifically,
Yeah.
just because of circumstance, I'm going to be using a very rarely used variant rule called cleaving. This is obscure, and I don't think it made it into 2024 because it made it in as like a weapon mastery. Essentially, if you are attacking an enemy and you kill it, you can carry the damage from, like the leftover damage from that, into a nearby target that's also within your reach, assuming that a same attack roll would hit them.
Oh, I mean, that's actually really useful.
Yeah, I'm introducing that just for this one fight because, you know, this is 5 versus 1, and it seems fair.
Yeah, you know, I actually, now that I have that thing, I'm gonna use, okay, steady aim. I should probably just steady aim and sneak attack it, huh?
It's your call.
I have 2 things I could do. I have 3 things I could do. The thing I'm curious about is I could use Form of Dread, which is something I have not used ever.
Oh, you have?
Huh? But I do have it.
That's
I have
what you
it. Yes, and I have it.
It'd be so cool.
It'd be so cool.
So awesome.
It's so cool. It'd be so
And then
awesome.
it frightens. Oh, but then okay.
Yeah, when you
I'm
hit
gonna-
people, they will.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for now. I'm just gonna use steady aim to give myself advantage and then like kill a skeleton.
All right, go for it. Roll your attack with advantage. You know, I do wish I'd gotten custom music for this, but this is kind of a bop. I forgot how good this is.
Where is
Okay.
this from?
That's 22.
24. That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
I don't know where this is from. I don't think I have the original. I don't have the original file name. I've got it somewhere. I could find it for you if you want.
Yeah.
This is actually back from the Soaring Archipelago one-shot. This was the music I used for the Reality Core.
Oh yeah.
For the Mirage Core. I forgot to change the name last minute, but I hadn't changed it in my music file names.
Okay, that's gonna be 30. That's gonna be 30. 39 damage.
Okay, so funny story. Do you know how much HP a skeleton has?
How much?
13.
So I kill 3 of them.
You kill 3 of the 4 skeletons. Jesus. Okay, how does that look? Tell me. How do you kill 3 of the 4 skeletons so swiftly?
I think Alephawn, like after kicking up the sand and like getting fucking pummeled by a rock, like takes out her sword and just does like a giant swiping motion and bisects the skeletons.
All right. You cut through the bone with your weapon as you bisect 3 of the skeletons, one at kind of the upper ribs, one at the middle, and one at kind of like that midsection where it's just the spine. Leaving the 4th skeleton, who actually like kind of like backs up a step or 2. All right. It's the skeleton's turn. And this skeleton is actually going to attempt to shove you.
They're trying to get me in the ocean.
Yes, trying to push you into the water.
Shut
Get
up,
in the
Nar.
water. Get that music playing, it's background music. Anyway, so this is going to be its athletics versus your acrobatics, I presume.
Okay, yep.
Beat a 14, baby.
Oh, wow.
Because he's rolling with a +0.
I hope I don't roll a 2 or a 1. Okay, 24.
Jesus
No.
Christ. Alright.
Okay.
The skeleton tries to press you in, but without his 3 allies to help him do so, he is unfortunately unable to make any meaningful progress on you.
Okay. Now invisible guy.
I'm the invisible man.
I know that this very much could be Zelos, but I'm choosing to believe it's not for now. Or
Alright.
some kind of weird, like, oh, not them, shapeshifter or whatever, I don't know.
Alright, the figure is going to cast Magic Missile at you at 3rd level.
Oh, fun.
So this is going to be some guaranteed damage. Doodly-doo.
Oh, well, you couldn't hit me, so you decided to just do Magic Missile?
Yes. And you're going to take 19 force damage.
Ouch, actually, whoa.
Yeah, Magic Missile upcast hurts. That shit is nasty. Anyway, with that, the invisible figure is going to back up 30 feet to get out of your immediate attacking range.
Hey, that's cheating.
And
That's such
its
cheating.
turn.
That is so cheating.
You hear the invisible figure cursing under its breath as it watches you like decapitate all the skeletons as it fires off the magic missile.
What? You don't think I can fight?
I knew you could fight, but I did not expect that. Alephawn, your turn.
I appreciate the honesty. Okay. I'm gonna stab the skeleton. I'm not.
Alright.
I'm trying to think if I should study aim, because I feel like I should, but also, like, I really want my bonus action so I can throw a dagger at that bitch, but also, like... Nah, let me just kill the skeleton
Can I make you a suggestion?
Yes.
Bonus action dash, just fucking eat the opportunity attack and get right in his face.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Because you could just think, like, he is now more than 30 feet away from you, and therefore if you bonus action dash to catch up with him, the skeleton can't catch you in this turn without dashing.
Sure.
Alright, so you are going to eat the opportunity attack, as you know. For a 25. Yeah, that's gonna hit, I'm gonna guess.
Ow.
And you take 8 piercing damage, baby.
Wow, you have it out for me right now, huh?
I do, fuck you.
I will say I am more than half now.
You mean you've taken more than half?
I've taken more than half, yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try...
Alrighty.
See, my problem is now I don't have sneak attack.
This is true. You have disadvantage if you want to attack him anyway, because he is invisible.
Can I just grab him? Although that's not the best, so strike.
Oh, you could.
No, I don't
You're
appreciate this thing. I don't appreciate this guy. You know, I could also use detect thoughts, actually.
You could.
To be able just to track him. But I want to just grab him. Or them, I guess. I don't know who this is.
You want to grapple the figure?
I want to grapple the figure.
Alright, so that's going to be your athletics versus their athletics.
Please don't be terrible.
They roll... Oh boy, that's a 4.
Oh, I'm gonna use lucky. Oh my
No way.
I hate athletics!
That's crazy. That's so unfortunate.
Who are you?
Can't do jack or shit without your fucking bonuses, can you?
My bonuses!
Anyway.
Can I ask during the fight, like, who are you? What the hell? What is this whole, what are you trying to do here?
You know what? You weren't supposed to find out, but what the hell? And in a single swift motion, they're going to attempt to cast Vampiric Touch on you, which will break their invisibility. but it will also give them advantage on the attack roll because they were invisible as they did it. So let me go ahead and roll with that Taji. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, shit. Goes to cast Vampiric Touch. You watch in a swift motion going under, like lower than you expect him to be, is Ken.
Oh.
What?
Hey, it's
Why?
that
From the
guy.
Assembly Invasion. Remember the
Oh
guy who
my
counterspelled Cole's healing word?
God. Yeah,
Goes
that
to
guy.
goes to cast Vampiric Touch. You watch this purple energy in his hand as he reappears from invisibility beneath your guard, ready to strike. You feel something tickle in the back of your mind. This latent anger bursts out into fury. You hear Casey quietly, "Oh no, you don't." And she is going to counterspell his Vampiric Touch. On the skeleton's turn, it is going to dash to get next to you. It unfortunately cannot get in between you and Ken, but it will just join him here. That's going to end the skeleton's turn. I guess the skeleton would have done that first, but it's fine.
Yep.
It's your turn again.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy. Steady aim.
Alrighty.
Gonna
Steady aim, get his ass.
That's a 18. I'm rolling
18, that
shit.
hits.
I'm rolling shit.
You do, with that strike, break through his mage armor, which he does have on. He precasted that shit before the fight started.
38.
Ah! Hey, Pidge.
Oh shit!
So funny story.
Non-lethal.
Do you know how much HP Ken has?
How much?
It's 38, and I'm not fucking with you.
Non-lethal. Just like
All right.
stab him in the shoulder.
All right. He kind of comes up with his hand, as the magical energy dissipates. You grab him by the arm, and then with your other arm, just in with the dagger, full force, and kind of drop him to the ground as he's unconscious. You very quickly dispatch the final skeleton, who you realize now were the boners.
Oh my god, those
Oh my
things.
god, they're back.
The boner!
I can't believe
My
everything here
God.
is... Okay, well that
My
makes sense.
God.
Huh.
Who was that?
Just some guy from the Assembly Invasion. Working for Jade. Isn't that fun?
Oh, that's...
Assembly what?
How
Yeah,
long have
they-
you been dead?
Oh goodness, I'd say... years?
How much? Sorry?
8?
8. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna get
You hear in
rope
the
and
distance.
tie this guy up.
Okay. Yeah, you have rope on you, just
Yeah.
generally, as a general rule of thumb. You can tie him to a nearby tree. That's not an issue.
Yeah, I'm not...
Yeah. Actually, as you're doing this, you, a big old Saint Bernard actually comes out of the woods, barking. Kind of comes over to the unconscious body and sniffs it.
Is this your owner?
Oh. No. I am. That's
Oh.
Chief,
Oh.
my dog.
Oh.
It's an older looking dog. I don't know how to describe dogs well, but it's an older looking Saint Bernard. He looks like he's in reasonably good health for his age.
Who's been taking care of him?
Been surviving off of the island.
Oh wow.
Squirrels.
That's a strong boy.
Mm. of Trident.
Give me Mariana's Trident pet. Let's go.
No.
So why did you think that the person I was going with was trained? Is that's not the same I'm trying to. I've never seen them in a room at the same time, so. Are you?
Well, no. They've been coming to the island and practicing their disguise and reciting lines that they've told you, probably.
Hey, you should maybe say some of the lines. Or maybe?
I don't fucking know, dude.
You've been watching them.
Just stuff like you, Lakavan, you've watched them recite just some very basic lines. You very much got the impression that they were working on an impression. Just stuff like, "Hey, Alephawn, it's been a long time. Man, I thought you were kind of leaving me in the lurch there." Stuff like that.
I say that.
Is there any buildings on the island?
But
Not that you're aware of, Lakavan.
This island's no, it's just forest, woods, and.
Did he ever bring someone here other than me?
No.
No. I'm assuming you're Alephawn?
Yes.
My name is Lakavan. It is, frankly, very nice to finally speak to somebody. Haven't had an interaction in ages. I didn't know people could, well, certain people could speak to ghosts. This is the sort of thing you only find in literature.
Cinder, can I?
Is there any particular reason why you were targeted by this lovely fellow?
I killed one of his bosses.
Oh my.
Well, I mean, I wasn't. I mean, I didn't. It was, but my group did. Did I? I do not remember.
I don't know. I think
I
it was
do not
Doc
remember.
anyway, the
I
finishing
do not
blow.
remember who got the finishing blow. Oh no,
I want to say it was Doc.
She killed herself, right? Wait, I forgot. She killed herself.
Yeah. I mean, I think Doc knocked her out, but yes, she exploded herself.
Goodness.
Can I do an Okay, can I do a retroactive insight check on the past interactions? Because I feel so played.
Sure. Go ahead.
I want to know if Zealous was ever real, or if this was 12.
12. Admittedly, in retrospect, it's a little obvious. There was a somewhat drastic change in vibe between
I noticed
the Zalos that
I
invited you to classes, kind of this more laid back, less directly emotive vibe. You know, almost always talking more with a more soft spoken kind of vibe. To this
I
more
noticed that, but
jovial,
I thought that
openly
maybe
friendly.
I thought that maybe he was
Zalos.
excited about the whole ghost thing. That's why. I thought he was excited. I thought he was excited about the ghost thing. I'm so sad.
You get the impression that Nar, you're right, but shut up. You get the pretty distinct impression that that the Zalos was not this Zalos. This was an imposter, but the original Zalos is a regular person.
I mean, I had questions. I mean, I feel like one of the ones I should have asked was, "How did you know where I lived?" Ah, man. Is there anyone else on the island? It was just this guy? No other people?
Lockavid nods.
When did he, like, approximately, in, like, how many months did he arrive on the island?
Big man.
This was actually like a very short-term thing. Basically, nobody comes to Barena aside from loggers in the summer. So you usually only ever see people in the summer. He showed up maybe like a week and a half ago and just kind of
Wow.
scouted out the island to make sure nobody was here.
I relay that information.
Mm.
Can't believe my friend just got impersonated. And I can't believe I fell for it. God, I would.
You couldn't have known. It was. Admittedly, it was a little bit of a mediocre. This person is not very good at acting, but
I was excited getting actual answers about this whole ghost situation.
right. The ghost situation.
Not as in
Are there others?
Yes, hi.
You
Hello.
Oh,
you could still get them, you know.
Hmm.
As Ken kind of like spits out a bit of blood from the tree.
yeah, you know, you're gonna
sure.
tell me them, or else I'm going to just, read your mind.
Yeah, I should have planned for that.
And then I'm just gonna take you to the assembly and, put you in prison for, being a part of the whole invasion.
Yeah.
It's more merciless than death, so.
Can I just say you're way stronger than I thought?
Yeah, I get that, honestly. And I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Thank you. Um but yeah, so tell me what you know about ghosts and this whole thing. As well as tell me about Jade.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Fuck, I'm sorry, this really hurts. Um, okay. So the soulmonger thing was real. I didn't know that you were a soulmonger until I found out. That was real. There is no pedestal here. That was bullshit.
Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed.
And yeah, didn't actually. Jade didn't actually put me up to this. I I just thought I'd impress her on my own.
But you would impress her by killing me with your four
No,
skeletons?
yeah. Well, yeah. I was uh, I was keeping tabs, and everyone else left to do their own thing. So I thought, oh, hey, look, it's one of them isolated. What a perfect opportunity. Then I got stabbed.
Hmm. Yeah, seemed like a really bad plan, honestly. Um, so have you been in contact with Jade recently?
Yeah.
Really?
Hmm.
Listen, you're gonna tell me everything about about your conversations with Jade and Ridley, or not Ridley, sorry, she's dead. With Jade and all your other little necromancer friends and allies and whatever. Or else maybe I will just leave you here to die. Very slow death. Or I could add your soul into one of my collections. Actually, that'd be fun. Would you like that?
I think I'll pass if that's cool with you.
Where is Jade? if you've been in contact with her recently.
So there's like this underwater pyramid.
You're fucking kidding me.
What do you mean?
Nothing. 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 Oh my goodness.
You feel a silent rage. This kind of like it's almost like a fire behind you.
There's a silent
There's this
rage?
underwater pyramid. Yes, from a certain ghost behind you who's been listening into this whole situation. Fuck, dude, I'm just realizing this fight went so fast that I didn't get the chance to do my thing I wanted to do. I had shit that was supposed to happen in this fight. It was going to be a whole thing. The dog was going to help you. The dog was going to grab his leg when he tried to run. And then he got one shot.
Sorry.
It's okay. I am actually going to pause here, though, and I'm just going to give this to you now. I had a thing, and it was going to be a moment, but I'm just going to give it to you now, okay? We're just going to pause real quick and do this, because I'm realizing. This was big enough I couldn't fit it into one thing. So,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, whoa.
Yep. Oh, the bowl did not carry over. Give me
Oh,
a
that's
second.
fun. I like that. Okay, wait.
There we go. Where's the other one? There we go. This is very scuffed, but what are you gonna do? You know what? I underestimated you, and so did Ken. I really thought that fight would last like a couple rounds.
My health.
I did, but still. But anyway. I don't actually know what they wanted from there. They didn't tell me.
They. Who else are you working with?
No, it's just them.
Them, as in.
As in the two of them.
But Ridley's dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have her skull in my bag right now.
So there's a saying about necromancers. I don't know if you've heard it.
But I thought they needed the corpse to do that.
Normally, yes. But, the better necromancers can get a little creative.
How?
That's the best part. I don't actually know.
Okay. So they're at the pier. What's their plan later? Do you know anything about that? Or even more
No,
useless.
they keep me relatively
You are
uninformed for precisely
so.
situations like this.
Oh yeah, because you're expected to fail, huh?
It's a safeguard.
Sounds like you just don't know how to win.
He just kind of like shrugs his shoulders at you.
Okay.
Okay.
So why aren't you actively helping them? Did they tell you to stay at the assembly? Where have you been staying?
They just told me to keep tabs on you.
Really?
Yeah.
So they know I separated from the group.
Well, yeah. That's what keeping tabs does.
Well, okay. Okay. How do you know so much about ghosts?
I'm sorry?
How do you know so much about ghosts? I mean, I know your guys' thing is like necromancy, but like
He kind of looks at you like, really?
I know your guys' thing is like necromancy, but that's pretty. That's like you specifically knew. What, does necromancy come with a guide of ghost terms?
Literally, yes.
Okay, whatever.
Do you really think a necromancer
No, okay. I was just
would not
curious.
know about different types of ghosts and those who commune with them?
Well, okay.
It's a shame, really. I thought you'd be a great gift.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. Well. Okay. I have so many questions. So okay, after the invasion, did you just fuck off somewhere? Where did you fuck off? Or have you been staying at the assembly?
So, funny story.
You keep on saying that.
I actually dropped off here.
Hmm.
I didn't know this island was here, but I flew off from the island. But flying can only take you so far before you need to stop. So I stopped here.
Hmm. Are there any other people working for Jaden Ridley right now?
Not anymore.
Really? Okay.
You killed one and scared the other shitless. So, I got him dropped off. Told Jaden Ridley he died. And I couldn't get the body.
That's good.
It seemed only fair. He didn't really want to be there anyway.
Still good on you for that.
You are a bizarre individual, giving compliments to the guy bleeding tied up to a tree who just tried to kill you.
Yeah, well, you didn't succeed, so. Okay. So this island isn't actually like has nothing on it or anything like that. It's just free lumber.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Gods. Okay. All right. Let's get you back on the canoe.
Okay. Give me an initiative check, would you?
Huh. Oh God. $17.
I got bad news for you. He
Oh,
rolled a
no.
natural 18 for a 20.
Oh no. What do you do?
As this has been happening, I had him roll a sleight of hand check to see if he could slip one of his hands out of the ropes.
Oh.
He says okay very casually. And then you watch as you like start to walk over to him, you see him like whip his hands out really quick and you dive towards him as he does arcane symbols in his hands and presses in the center and he vanishes.
Oh, damn it. I was gonna try and possess him.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know what? That's creative. I'm gonna give you one shot. Roll initiative.
Okay, but. Okay.
With we'll say a +2.
Okay.
If you can somehow beat his 20.
19. 19.
Please. Fuck!
Ah.
Sorry. I'll say Harlem, you like towards Ken as this happens, seeing him begin to cast something, but you two are a little too slow and just phase through the tree.
Shit.
Ah. Man, it's a mess. Okay. All right. Well, he's gone now.
Great.
You hear in the distance.
What was that?
What?
It was off to in the direction of the beach that you came on.
I'm
Shit,
looking
the
at
boat,
the
the
beach.
boat,
Yeah,
the
let me look at
boat.
the boat. Let me look at the boat.
You rush over. You see scattered pieces of burning wood.
Is he anywhere nearby?
You can give me a perception check if you want.
Yeah, okay, let me do
I
perception. Let me do
don't have any
perception.
modifiers. But
No, let me
sure.
do it. It's me. It's me.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
oh, you got
Oh,
a
Ooh,
I mean,
very
19
we go
good.
anyways.
19. We go 19. Yeah,
Oh yeah, we, huh?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. Suddenly you're cool with the ghost rolling for you. That's crazy how that works.
I mean, if the ghost is rolling for me, then it has a +6, I want to say.
You see about 120 feet away. You see him at like kind of a high point on a cliff. Evidently, he teleported there.
Eldritch Blast!
Oh,
Ooh.
with, and and he's 120 feet away. You're just barely within range, aren't you? That's crazy. Hmm. Fuck it, I've got another third level slot. I'm gonna counterspell the Eldritch Blast.
Ew.
No.
You watch as it whizzes towards him. You hear Casey like kind of like yell behind you and like empower the blast, and it flies off. And similarly to how he escaped when flying before, as it gets close to him, he turns around as he's going behind the cliff and kind of like deflects it with his hand, and it just whizzes off into the sky, like breaks a cloud in two before dissipating. And you see him disappear beneath the trees and the cliff.
Can't go. Damn
What?
it. Can't we go over there? Wait, is it like across the ocean or is it like another part of the island?
No, it's just another part of the island, but it's 120 feet away.
Could try and find him in here. That's
Oh, I should have read his mind.
yeah.
He's literally Cecil in that scene where he was fighting Omni-Man. Shut up. This is the Ken special. This is what he does all the goddamn time.
Do you think we could find him if we like just run around?
I would get so exhausted by that, and I'm already injured. But he's injured as well. Ah, fuck.
That's a good part.
I mean, what else are we
hey,
gonna
hey,
do?
hey.
The boat's kind of gone, huh?
Hey, well, I don't know your name. Eric Genasi, you've been walking around, right? He can't see you. Can you just help out a little? Just a bit?
Suppose. I don't quite know you folks, but from the looks of it, you were a bit young still. I suppose I can help, yes? What is it? He wasn't really paying attention the whole time. He was kind of staring at his dog, his hand going through him as he's desperately trying to pet him.
The dog. Hey, oh, the dog can't see me.
Hi, dog.
Okay, can you tell the
The
dog
dog
to
can't
go
see me
find...
either.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
Wait.
a
I have my
ghost.
sword. I have my sword that has his blood on it. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Are you
He kind
are
of comes
you
over to you,
are you a decent tracker?
There's no way the dog is going to
just
listen to you.
looks at you.
Well, do you want to try?
Hmm?
I am a host for many ghosts.
That's two right now.
I'm asking if you want to possess me to be able
I-
to talk to your dog again.
Are you sure? I can.
I
just-
am decently strong enough to be able to kick you out if it comes down to it. So I am not
Well,
too uncomfortable with it.
well, I suppose it is worth a try. And I'm gonna try and possess Alephawn.
Yay! Permission.
All right. And Alephawn, you're allowing it?
Permission. Yes,
All right.
permission.
And suddenly, Alephawn, you are reduced to naught but a spirit. And Lachlan, you are, for the first time in 8 years, in control of a physical body.
Oh,
It's a very bizarre experience, but you're in control.
Lockavan kind of stretches out. He is not used to having like a young person's body again. His back pain is gone. His knees are flexible. He sort of like flexes. And then he kneels down to the dog. Chief, buddy, hey. Hey, buddy.
He immediately comes over, like the tail starts wagging aggressively, like thumps on the ground a couple times. Comes over and licks your face. Licks your face all aggressively.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
my friend.
That is so cute.
Alephawn, you can actually feel yourself beginning to tear up.
Oh, jeez. Yes. That's an experience. Whoa.
Oh, buddy, I need you to track something from me. And he brings the knife, like the blood, like towards the dog's snout.
Okay, my dog's noises are not coming through the mic, but he sniffs it very aggressively.
I tried, but it didn't come through the mic either.
Damn you, Discord noise suppression. Anyway, he kind of like sniffs it for a few seconds, and you see kind of like sniffs the ground, kind of like goes in kind of an S shape for a second, and then kind of like just like stands kind of looking in a direction for a moment and starts kind of like running off in that direction. I assume you give chase.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you do want me to possess back, so you're not, like, because you don't have a body, and you're not used to having a body.
I imagine he is very clumsy when running. I think he'd let out.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
All right, hand back control.
I'll let you hang out with him again more, okay? Later.
Oh, thank you.
And Alephawn, you chase this dog, who does like go at a pace slow enough for you to keep up. Although
Okay.
you are quite the speedy individual, all things considered.
Yeah.
And it rushes you off to the opposite end of the island. And right as you break the tree line, you see a wall of fire erupts out of the sands on this side of the beach.
Does it hit the dog? Does it hit the dog?
No, it's not close enough. You guys are just leaving like the tree line, and this is like maybe like 40, 50 feet away from you. Like Ken just saw you and immediately wall of fire.
Yep, wall of fire. Yeah, can I try and pass through and possess him again?
Tiefling. I don't know.
I don't know.
It hurts. It doesn't hurt that bad. I mean, it hurts. Still would hurt.
You're at half health.
You're fair. That's fair.
You clever bitch. All right, Harlem. As you rush through, you're like you fly through the fire, and as you do so, you see Casey actually rush past you even faster.
Oh God!
As you see, Ken is like in his hands casting some kind of spell, reading out of some kind of book that looks quite old. As he like kind of like carefully turns the page and begins to try and cast one of the spells. Now I'm gonna. Do you want to roll and Casey will give you advantage, or do you want me to roll and you'll give Casey advantage? The modifier will be the same.
I'll give Casey advantage. Why not?
All right. Or I guess rather it'd be his saving throw, but he's gonna make it at disadvantage. Alrighty.
Ooh, fail.
Oof. So that is before bonuses a crit.
Ooh,
and
ouch.
A 15.
No.
And with the bonus, it's a crit and a 16.
Is that?
I don't know if that passes or not. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, my spell save DC? It's like a 14. Or it's a 15.
Oh.
God damn, it's a 15.
Oh, no!
Wait, no, it's not. Wait a minute.
Oh,
oh no, it is. It is. Fuck, I never mind.
Oh, don't play with my heart like that.
Sorry, I thought that my charisma was an 18. It's a 16.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Also, even if it was, it would be a meets it beats situation.
You see Casey actually like for just a brief moment possesses him, and you see the wall of fire very briefly flicker before getting pushed back out. He finishes the casting of the spell and then dives into the water.
Go in. Oh, jump.
There's a wall of fire in between.
Yeah, you're still separated by the wall of fire.
God damn it.
I'm more than willing to, but I need to get past this wall of fire.
It'll take a full minute to dissipate on its own.
How much damage is a wall of fire?
You don't know.
It's...
You want to find out?
Jump through the fire.
I'm a tiefling. It's gonna be awful.
I'm rolling with speed in the name of the fire. Zoom, zoom, fire. Boom,
I mean, you
boom,
could
It's
try.
sand, right? Or like, what is it?
It's
Wait,
fire.
No, what is the fire on?
Sand.
It's on a
Yeah, I
cliff.
could kick the sand. Or
Yeah,
something.
can I kick?
It's-
That's not how it works, Nar.
That's-
It's a magical fucking spell.
Oh right, yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah,
It's also like
it's 60
like
feet
10
long
feet
and
tall.
20 feet high,
Oh yeah, that's not how it works, Nar.
and a full foot thick.
Ugh.
Damn. Okay.
How about you try to jump like? God, how's this cliff
Just jump
situated?
through, I guess. I could try. I guess.
Jump off from the side. Jump off
It's
from the
like
side.
60 feet wide. We just had this discussion. It's like that would be a dash and a dash, and I would be out of movement by then. Okay. I'm just gonna run through, man. Maybe. How much wall of fire is it? I mean, would that be a dex save, Cinder? Can I ask that? Would it be a dex save?
If you are getting it casted on you, then yes. If you're moving through it, no, you just eat the damage.
How much damage is it?
Mm. Want to
Ah,
find
yes, but also no.
out?
I mean, I could tell you, but I don't know if I'm allowed to.
For the purposes of this, please don't.
Yeah.
I think it's more engaging if Pigeon doesn't know.
See, okay, my thing is that I would, but like I feel like I'm gonna just go through it. Bam, knockout.
Immediately go unconscious and then burn in the fire until
Right?
you die.
Right? That would be awful.
Just dead in a wall of fire.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump it.
You're gonna jump it? Real shit, you're doing it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got to know, how much HP are you on right now?
32.
Okay. So
Guys,
you're doing it? You're jumping it? It's up to you.
Guys, Guys, I really want to do it. I really
You're
want to
gonna
do
take
it.
half the damage.
I am
anyway.
gonna take half the damage, but what
You're
if
fire resistant.
I'm fire resistant. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it and hope it's like 20.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining like the mental image of Alephawn like chasing, like running up to the wall of fire and just being like, okay, here we go. Try to hype yourself up for it. So you're doing it?
Yeah.
Alright, you kinda like
Enthusiastic, actually.
you go up to the wall of fire and you kinda like stop.
Yeah.
And you kinda like back up a little bit, hype yourself up a little bit, and then you rush forward into the wall of fire. And you were gonna okay.
Fuck.
Oh, how much?
Please.
Okay.
Just
No, I
like
saw 2 max die rolls first, and I didn't see the rest of it, but the rest of it was like low, and it kind of balanced it out. It's 26 fire damage reduced to 13.
Oh my god, hang on. Okay, that was worth it. I'm at
You
19.
through the wall of fire on the other side, and I'm gonna say you've got one last shot. You can see his figure in the water, like just
How
you can
far?
see it from above the water, but it's fucking hard to see.
How far?
He's just getting out of your range. I'll say he's like probably like 100 feet or so away at this point.
And I'm guessing I dashed already, didn't I?
I would say you needed to for that.
Can I try catapulting? So you gave me catapult. Unless I need to
Oh
be
yeah, I have
possessing.
not. It's actually no. It's good that you're saying this because I didn't show the feat to the other people that it matters for. Here's the part of the feat that matters for you. And yes, you can do this on Alephawn's turn without costing Alephawn an action.
Oh, sick, actually.
Only one of these spells can be active at a time though, and if concentration is required, then you concentrate on them. But if Alephawn gets hit, you make the con save as normal.
Oh,
And for you guys, your
interesting.
concentration check is going to be made at just a +2. So concentration with this is very fragile. Although right now that only matters for Lockabin because I believe Fog Cloud is concentration. I'm gonna try and veer away from having them be concentration just for convenience. But you know, Catapult's range I think is too short.
Oh yeah, it's 90 feet. And
All I can really do is just Eldritch Blast and pray.
Eldritch Blast and pray you hit.
Yeah.
I'll let you in on a secret. He has no spell slots left with which to cast Counterspell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast and pray, I guess.
All right. Eldritch Blast and pray. Go for it. Actually, I'm gonna say he has half cover because he's obscured in the water.
I will use Lucky. Oh!
Oh!
That's 2 beams. That's 2 beams. I don't think it matters though. But
you into the
14 damage.
You fire the Eldritch Blast off into the water, and you feel like you physically like have a physical sensation when it connects. You just like feel it connect as the beam dissipates in your hand. Yeah, that got him.
All right, I'm gonna gotta go grab him. Did I?
Yeah.
Wait, did I mean to kill him? Actually, wait, guys.
That's up to you.
He's fucking annoying as hell. Do I kill him?
Maybe. I mean, we could try to get more information out of him.
And
maybe the assembly could get information out of him if we turn him in.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try and keep him alive, I guess.
You want to try and keep him alive?
Yeah. Although
I don't. He is like a good he's fucking deep in the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag him out of the water.
He's deep in the water and unconscious. You have to get to him and pull him out before he drowns.
I want to help with this. Can I try possessing Ken again for the third time? And just help get him up?
I mean, the body is in so much pain right now. I will say.
The body is unconscious, and I don't think you could. It's not like possessing someone who's sleeping, who has the capability of waking up. Ken right now does not have the capability of waking up, and is also drowning.
Okay, that's fair. I was just curious.
But I appreciate your moxie. With that being said, I'm gonna say first. You're gonna hate me, but swimming historically has always been athletics. To swim fast. So
I need you to first make me an athletics check.
I need you to first make me an athletics check to get there, and then an athletics check to pull him out before he drowns.
16?
16. You kind of using the momentum, because I like to imagine you did the Eldritch Blast while running.
Yeah.
You know? And continuing to run, immediately dive into the water as you feel it connect. And you swim down to him. He's a good 80 feet under or so, and you're lucky that you got
80 feet?
He moved. He left.
80 feet? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna drown down here.
Yeah. And then, go ahead and roll me an athletics check to pull him up before
if you're gonna die, then I might just I'm gonna use lucky just to you know. Okay. All right, dude, I'm leaving you. I'm sorry.
You get about halfway up, and you realize very quickly you're not gonna make it.
I wanted to save you, but I can't, and also I don't. Also I tried. I tried. No one can deny I didn't try. Okay, I'm gonna just have to let him go while I go up.
Yeah, alright. You kind of get about halfway and realize that you yourself are running out of air, and at that point you're not even sure whether he himself is alive or dead. So you make the pragmatic decision to let go and swim back up to the open air, making it just before you yourself run out of air.
Okay. Hi. Fuck. Okay.
Kind of swim over to the shore where you can see in sort of a line where the wall of fire was. There's a bunch of shards of glass that are now kind of like in a line on the beach.
He was just trying to swim out into the ocean. He wasn't even trying to, like, there wasn't any boat. There wasn't any...
I think he casted a spell on himself to breathe underwater.
Oh. I... Okay. I'm gonna turn into, how do you pronounce this guy's name?
Lockavan.
Lockavan.
Has
Oh,
Lockavan
Lockavan.
introduced himself yet to us?
He has, like, twice.
Like twice,
I've just been like,
To the ghosts, I'm not sure. But to Alephawn, yes, and you guys are kind of like, so, probably. Lockavan?
Yes.
I appreciate your help.
Well, I am glad. Perhaps this is a lot to ask, and I am merely making a suggestion here, but you see, my dog, Chief,
Mm-hmm.
is getting he is getting quite old, you see. I don't know how to explain it, but I can almost feel his being fading slowly. And I know that eventually it's just going to be me and, well, his corpse alone on this island. That's going to destroy me. I wouldn't want to be here when it happens. And so it is with complete humility that I ask if I could
You want
come
to come?
with you for a while.
Yes. I think that'll be fine.
I used to teach before, back when I was alive. I'm sure I can be useful with providing information on certain things. You look like an adventurer. You could use some knowledge here and there.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it, Alephawn.
Okay. I'm gonna hold out my hand in a kind of connection.
I also hold out my hand.
And with that, kind of accepting presence, you feel that bond kind of seal itself physically. Lockavan, join the party!
Yeah! The party of me. I am the party.
Yes, the party of Alephawn.
Okay. Well, welcome aboard. I'll pet your dog.
Yes, please.
Alright.
And you go and pet your dog, and it is delightful.
Oh, my dog.
He doesn't seem
dog.
that interested in Alephawn, all things considered, but
The
when
minute.
Lockavan
Just the
is in
minute.
control, he seems to understand.
Do you think we could find him a home on the Assembly Isle?
Yes. Yeah. Probably. I just gotta figure out how to get back to the assembly. Seeing as, you know, yeah.
Right. Have you ever gone to? This may be a silly question, but have you ever been in any Girl Scout groups at all? They do teach you how to make robots. Not robots, but what are they called? Out of character. What are they
Rafts?
Rafts, yes.
No, actually, I was very much, kind of by myself as a kid.
You do fit the profile of a troubled child. Spending so much time with you.
Yeah, that is.
Thanks.
Things weren't great at home, were they?
Okay,
Something you say.
Okay, this is getting too personal
Wow.
for a ghost.
I'm sorry, I feel like Casey busts out laughing at that.
Not even I say, like, sure, I point out your brother's skinny, but I don't say that kind of shit.
You do
I
fit
mean,
the
no offense,
profile of a
Blade.
troubled child.
Well, that's really honest for someone that you just met and like possessed my body like a couple months ago.
Why would I say anything
Regardless.
short than honesty? I am here with you now. I think you
That is
deserve
true.
honesty.
That is fair. Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're only an hour out from the assembly on a canoe. So on a raft. If the weather is good, it probably won't be too bad. Hopefully.
Better than staying
I
here
will
in the
say.
sun.
I will say, you can, go and look at the remains of the boat. And I'll say, thankfully, one oar has actually survived the
Hey,
explosion.
a single oar.
A little charred, but it's better than nothing.
Say, if we're an hour away by canoe, I think that would mean that we would be able to see the assembly island from here, just in the distance, in
Yes,
the horizon.
you can visibly, like, it's not too foggy today, so you can
That's not
visibly
too hard.
see it. Like, it's right there.
That's probably not too hard. I guess let's get building on a basic boat. How late is it? Because I know that we were like talking about like.
Well, you came at noon, and I'll say
Yeah.
this whole debacle of just like reorienting yourself after all that has been like maybe an hour. So it's like 1 and some change, maybe.
Okay. Building a
For
boat.
for
Sorry.
for the sake of expediency, I will say, Lockevan, fortunately, because of the circumstances in which you ended up on this isle, you probably were trained to, make a pretty decent raft capable of, handling, honestly, like probably a pretty big amount of weight, just given what you would have
We
needed to be
got
able
a
to
dog
do.
and a person.
Yeah. And 3 ghosts who don't weigh anything.
Exactly right. Honestly, the dog might weigh
5,
more than the
weight of
person.
like 1.5.
Depending on how malnourished
The dog might
Alephawn
weigh-
is, the dog
yeah.
might weigh more than the person.
It's a big dog.
It's a
It's
big dog.
a-
How big is the dog? How heavy is the
It's a
dog?
big Saint
It's a
Bernard.
Saint Bernard. That's a big dog.
How heavy is a Saint Bernard? Let me look it up.
Heavy.
They're fucking heavy. Either way, Lockevan, you are particularly useful for this because you are actually familiar with the skills. So you
So Saint.
look around for the right kind of wood. You want to get something that's kind of sturdy but not super heavy. And within a couple hours, you are able to achieve buoyancy. And
Oh, yep,
That's it.
he weighs more than Alephawn.
there you go. Within a couple hours, you're able to achieve buoyancy, and not too long after that, you are able to achieve a raft that is both sturdy and buoyant enough to make the trip.
How late is it now?
And that
Because
is how
I'm
it
wondering if it would be better
Like 5
to camp.
p.m.
Oh, okay, well, then probably not. It's not even sunset yet. Okay. Alright. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
I'm just thinking. I don't say this out loud, but I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, I guess it's like actually useful and doesn't just want to possess me or like. A ghost that has practical skills and doesn't struggle to walk every time it possesses me.
Leave Harlem alone, Jesus.
We love the Harlem slander.
It is the Harlem
Okay.
slander.
Harlem is just a fucking punching bag out of all the
It's
ghosts.
funny. He is, but we love him, so it's great.
Anyway,
Anyway,
with that, you do have a admittedly glacially slow trip home. It probably takes you about 3.5 hours or so,
Damn.
but it is an awfully boring journey. Do you think you would have any conversations during this, or do you think you would just try and huff it out?
I wanna ask him about his life. Well, his life and death now, but
His life and his unlife.
yeah.
Life in my own life.
So you said that you were like a teacher?
I was a teacher for 20 years.
Wow.
I
How old are you?
I taught at well, I am. Oh, how old was I? 46, I would say, at the time of my death.
So sorry, I interrupted you. Where did you teach?
Fuck, I don't know where I came from. Fucking,
Assembly. I was assuming assembly because you were.
Well,
We could say it was
school I
Rogue,
used to,
if you want, or something.
Oh my god, I got
Sure.
2 ghosts from Rogue.
used
Oh
to
yeah, I
teach
guess
at
that would be
Rogue.
2. I guess that would be 2 ghosts from Rogue. That's fine. They can have something in common. Smiley face.
Yeah. From Rogue?
Yes. What, are you from there?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, goodness. But I gotta ask, is the old lady at the town center, is she still there? I know you died recently, but
Wait. When I was alive, last time I was there, yeah.
oh,
Wait, which old lady?
Why?
Grandma Sally, bless her heart, her and her apples. Her apples were so delicious. Oh, I gotta tell you, best apples in the entire town. You've probably had
Oh
them.
yeah.
If she's
Every
still around,
harvest, I swear.
if she's still around, I'll go check them out.
But regardless, I used to teach there, and our school used to be, well, I think it still is. It's sponsored by the assembly. They have a sort of
Oh.
partnership, and we would
Yeah,
routinely
shitty
take
partnership.
children. I never asked about it really, but we used to take children on little field trips and show them around the assembly. And well, last time I was with an assistant, we took some children, and we were assured that this island was safe. We were going to do a little picnic. It all went well, you know, children were playing around, they were eating, and then there was an owl bear. Now, I was told this island would be safe enough to bring children at least. So, could you explain why an owl bear was here? I just did not understand. And so, oh fuck, my headphones died. Wait a second.
Oh no.
Like you could hear with the oh fuck, like the voice change back. Well, this has just been a bucket of fun, hasn't it?
Okay, I'm getting used to the kind of ghost powers, I guess. Still weird. Still definitely weird.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh god, this sucks. Okay, you guys are talking out of my speaker, but it's not.
Incredible.
It's not like that long left to this session anyway.
No,
Yeah.
we're pretty much wrapping up here. I just wanted to give you an opportunity to yap.
There is
Oh,
one more
there's so
thing
much
before
echo.
we fully close out. I want to go actually check on Zelos and like see like
If they're okay.
yeah.
We'll get there. Lockavan, go off.
Yeah. So, to put it shortly, we were attacked by an owl bear. I fended off, and my assistant gathers the children on the boat. And, well, I killed it. lost my arm, my insides were turned into outsides, lost a leg, and eventually bled out.
Yeah, it's fun having your insides turned into outsides.
Sorry, one more time?
I'm saying it's fun having your insides turned into outsides.
Oh, yes. Very painful.
Yeah.
Lasted a while, too. It took hours for me to bleed out. It never came back from me. Anyway, that's neither here or there. It's an old story. All those children are probably grown up. The assistant is probably retired, and I will remain here as a ghost.
Why do you think that you're still here?
I had so much time to sit down and think about it, but I don't know. I never really liked to tackle it. It takes a while for these things, you know. I know I have I am angry.
I get the sentiment.
Sometimes it just takes, even if you don't know specifically, it takes a minute for ghosts to move on. It takes a while.
The thought of moving on really never came to my mind. It's not every day you die, and, well, when you do, it sort of becomes your entire existence. There's nothing else beyond it.
This is so deep. Jesus.
I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you do eventually make it back at, about 8:30. The sun has just set as your makeshift raft finally into the side of the assembly dock. Now, I would assume, based on what you said, that you quickly abandon your little makeshift dinghy there and rush over to where Zalos lives.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and be like, it is late at night, so I understand if they don't like immediately answer. But like, dude, are you a person?
You rush over to the house on the door.
Hey, okay, calm down a little bit there. Oh my goodness.
Eventually, like, you hear, what's going on? Oh, hi, Alephawn.
How did we meet?
Met in the library. I was doing my job.
Okay. Oh my god! I just realized I keep on doing this to people. This is out of character. This is the second time Alephawn has just gone to someone's house in the middle of the night. God. Okay, sorry. I just had like a day. I want to say, Alephawn looks charred. She is beaten. She has like cuts all over her body.
Burned.
She has like.
Kind of like rubbing like the sleepiness.
You're like you're like an actual you're real, right? You're not like.
Yes.
Sorry, I just had a
I'm
day.
real.
I just had a day.
It looks like it. Do I need to get you to a cleric?
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Are you sure? I've got like I've got like half a healing potion if you want it.
Sorry, I needed to check to see if you were like real and alive.
Well, I certainly feel real, and I certainly feel alive.
Okay, well then that's good. That's good. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I realize I've been like running on adrenaline for a while. Okay. Good night. Have a good night. I'm gonna go and sleep.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have a good night. Okay.
As you gotta like just go down the stairs quickly and go home.
That's.
And I think, if you guys don't mind, that's a good place to end this Alephawn interlude.
Yay!
All right.
Yay!
Yeah. Also, I know Void
Alephawn.
has to go soon, so I think it's a good time
Yeah,
based
I
on
have
that
to
as
go
well.
for a little bit because I've got
Yeah.
stuff to do. I'll be back online
This
later.
is alrighty. This will probably be the last Alephawn interlude, folks.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do more, but probably not, honestly, because I think circumstances may prevent us from doing such a thing. But hey, this was a fun little side thing to do. I might do more of these with other characters at some
You
point.
should. You should. This
Although,
was very.
admittedly, the Alephawn interludes themselves are very much enhanced by the fact that there's other characters there,
That is
you know,
true.
via the ghosts. I feel like having it fully one-on-one
Yeah,
without
that's why
the
I
peanut
asked.
gallery would be a
That's
little
why
weird.
the peanut gallery. That's why I asked because I was like I can't be funny on my own.
That's what I'm saying, dog. I need at least 3 other people to yap while I get my shit
I
together.
know, right? I mean, like, I need, and you know, that's why we got the ghost interactions now.
That's what they're for. Yeah.
That being said, I don't know how much. I am going. I got obviously. I want to like talk to the ghosts like during campaign and stuff, but I don't want to like make
Mhm.
it so that like these guys are like the new guys. You know what I mean? Like these
No,
like
I got you.
yeah.
I think in main campaign, the ghosts will definitely take a much more backseat role in the same
Yeah,
way
of
Casey
course.
kind of does, where
Yeah.
you only really like Casey really only shows up when she either A gets called upon or B has something snarky to say.
Exactly. Like,
And
feel free
I think that is a
to
good mentality to take with these guys.
yap as your ghosts. Just note that like I don't know. I'm not trying to make you guys like these are your like I think it's funny though. And
Also, you
yeah.
guys have some small little ways to influence the battle via your
Yeah.
ghosts.
I got feet.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily intend on doing this for every ghost you pick up.
Yeah. That's
Probably
fair.
just the like player controlled ones, and we may see more player controlled ones eventually, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. Will seemed interested in being one later, so
Yeah, maybe we can sneak Will in.
yeah.
We'll see. For now, it's just going to be these. Yeah, I'm sorry I did not get I didn't get the right moment to really drop this, so I just kind of
No,
dropped it
it's all right. It's all
out of the
right.
blue.
I think it's
But
cool.
I hope you like
And
it. I'm
also,
happy to change stuff.
I killed him too early, so
You one shot him. You did exactly the amount of fucking damage you needed to one shot him. Crazy. I've had this whole plan. You were gonna you were supposed to hit him to low because I checked on what the average was ish, and I was like, yeah, he should probably survive one. It's funny. I had him at 40 HP, and then I changed it so that his constitution could be higher, but I removed one of his hit dice, which balanced it out to 38, and I was like, that's basically the same. It's fine. It's fine. What difference could 2 HP make? And then you killed 3 skeletons in one swipe, rushed him, and killed him in one hit. Christ.
if it was just a little bit lower.
If he just had a little more HP.
And then I ran into fire. That was fun.
Yeah. You could probably tell what my plan was. He was going to teleport into the woods, run off there, and then the dog was going to bite his leg and give you the opportunity to come in and finish him off.
Mm-hmm.
That was the plan anyway. And, I was probably going to give you the opportunity to spiritual shunt him.
Yeah.
But
All right.
anyway.
I should stop recording.
Yes. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later.